constant. And it comes from the Greek word adamant or adamus, meaning unshakable, immovable, unwavering, uncompromising, resolute, determined, firm, and steadfast. So I want to go over some of these just a little bit. Unshakable and unmovable, one of the characteristics of a diamond. So it means that it doesn't, nothing can move it, nothing can, how do you say, it can't move it, it's rooted. And that's how we have to be. We have to be like the diamond. We have to be unshakable, unmovable. When things come your way, you can't go running the other direction. When problems arise in your life, you can't go in the corner and cry and say, God, I can't do this. No, you have to be strong like the diamond. It's the strongest substance in the world. You have to be strong like that diamond. They're strong, they're unbreakable. Nothing can break it. And if we have God in our lives, then nothing should be able to break you because your hope and your strength is in God.
Yep. Yes.
The next one is unwavering. Meaning, it means one day, it doesn't mean that one day you're serving God and the next you're not. Unwavering means you're steady, you're constant.
Yep.
One day you're not like, oh God, I want to serve you. God, I made up my mind. Today I'll serve you. Today I'll give up things. And then tomorrow you're back doing the same old thing.
Yep.
You have to make up your mind. It's one or the other. You can't serve two masters. You can serve God or you choose the devil, but you can't serve them both.
Yes.
The next one is uncompromising. I wanted to talk about this one because the Lord put it in my heart. We have a lot of women that like to compromise. They like to compromise with their friends. They like to compromise with their husbands. They like to compromise with their boyfriends. They like to compromise with their children. They like to compromise with their family. They make excuses after excuses after excuses. We need women who are going to stand up for the things of God. And know, God, no matter what, God, I'm serving you. God, no matter what, God, I'm going to speak the truth. The next one is determined, meaning you have to serve God with everything you have, with all the breath in my body, come hell or high water, no matter what comes my way. God, I'm going to serve you as long as I have breath in this body, yet will I serve you. We have to be like Job after everything he went through.
Yep.
He lost everything he had.
Yep.
But you know what he said? He said, though he slay me, yet will I serve him. Because let me tell you something. God has been too good. I don't know about you, but God has been too good to me for me to turn my back on him now. See, I was saying earlier, a lot of us, when situations arise in our lives, when bad circumstances arise in our lives, there we go. We don't know how to say, God, you're good. God, I praise you. We don't know how to say that anymore when there's bad circumstances in our lives. But I like that song, God is a good God. Yes, he is. He's good all the time. No matter the circumstance, no matter the situation, come hell or high water, God, you're good. God, you're worthy. God, I will praise you.
Amen. Hallelujah. Glory. Hallelujah.
See, and the Lord showed me too when I was typing this up, we need more women like this. We need women who are unshakable. We need women who are immovable. We need women who are steadfast. We need women who are determined. See, there's mighty women in the Bible. We have to know who we are in God. Esther knew who she was in God. Hannah knew who she was in God. Deborah knew who she was in God. So why don't you know who you are in God? See, these are mighty women of God that I'm talking about. I don't know if we have any mighty women of God here. These are strong and mighty women. They didn't depend on a man to sustain them. They didn't depend on their friends to sustain them. They didn't depend on themselves to sustain them. They depended on God. See, like I said earlier, diamonds are supposed to be tough. They're supposed to be strong. So why do we allow ourselves to be weak women when God has called you to be strong? He called you to be mighty. He called you to rise up. Because the Bible says not even the gates of hell shall prevail against you. A lot of women struggle with knowing their worth. That's a lot of issue a lot of women have. That's an issue that I had and I still struggle with sometimes because I'm not going to get up here and say that I don't have struggles. I do. I'm human. But I pray to God every day for him to help me with those struggles. Even getting up here, it was hard. It was a battle. But like I said, God, Even if it makes me uncomfortable, I'm going to do your work, God.
Yeah.
Whatever you tell me, God, whatever you want me to say, even if it's an offense, it doesn't matter. Take it up with God. He's the one that gave it to me.
Yeah. Yep.
See, a lot of us struggle with self-image. You don't see yourselves as beautiful. You don't see yourselves as that diamond. You don't see that sparkle. Maybe you lost it along the way, going through a lot of stuff. You don't see yourselves as worthy. God, I messed up. God, I'm not worthy to be used. God, I messed up so many times, God, that it's better for me just not to even serve you. I used to think like that too. I used to think, God, every time I try and serve you, I mess up, I fall, so what's the point? But God, it doesn't matter. He'll pick you up from the darkest place in your life. He'll pick you up like that diamond. It starts off as an ugly rock. It's just black. It's a common carbon. It's cold. But it's found in the deepest parts of the earth. That the people that get the diamonds, the miners, or whatever you call them, that they have to go deep under the earth, the dark places. And it takes an expert to know a diamond. Because to ordinary people, to normal people with the natural eye, they would think it's just a plain rock. There's nothing special about it. But then the expert takes a look. The expert says, oh, wait, this isn't just a rock. This isn't just something common. This isn't just something normal. No, this is extraordinary. This has value. This has worth.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
It has to go through a process, though.
Yeah.
The diamond has to go through a process, or else it stays just that ugly rock. It doesn't look very appealing. It has to go through the process. It has to go through the cutting. It has to go through the pressure. It has to go through the fire. It has to go through polishing and refining. It has to go through inspection. It has to go through all of this. And then it becomes a diamond. But only through the process. See, a lot of us, we don't want to go through the process. We just want to be diamonds just like that. And it doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
You have to go through a process. A lot of women aren't willing to go through the fire, though. A lot of women aren't willing to feel the pressure. But that's what it takes. That's what it costs. That's why it's worth so much. Because it's gone through a lot.
That's right. Yeah.
The Lord also showed me that a lot of women came up here fighting battles. A lot of women came up here brokenhearted. A lot of women came up here, they need something of God. That sometimes we look at our lives and we don't know what it's become. We look around, our families in chaos. Our own lives are in chaos. We're like, God, I need you to do something. God, I've tried doing this on my own and I can't. I'm trying, God, I need you. I need your strength. I need to rely on you, God, because you're the only one that can turn an ugly situation into something beautiful. See, pain, we don't like pain. No one likes pain. No one likes tribulations. No one likes trials. But it's part of the walk. The process is important because it's not what makes the diamond that special. Because how I said, it's just made out of something common. It's not made out of something extraordinary, and it's not worth a lot in the beginning. What makes the diamond special is the process.
Yeah.
See, a lot of times we're our own worst enemy. We let the devil put lies in our head, keep us up at night, thinking about this, thinking about that. We criticize ourselves more than anybody else will. And we think and think and think, and our mind goes and goes and goes. And a lot of times, that's where a lot of the battle is, in the mind. But we have to know that those are lies from the pit of hell, that those are from the devil. And see, the Lord gave you authority, so we need to learn how to use it. We need to learn to say, devil, I bind you in the blood of Jesus. I don't accept those lies. I know who I am. I know who I am. God called me to be somebody. God called me to be somebody. A lot of us, we think we're just there, we're made just to sit there and not do anything. But let me tell you something. God has a purpose for each and every one of your lives. It may not be preaching. It may not be singing. It may not be the deliverance ministry, but you have a purpose in your life. Maybe it's to minister to your friends who need God.
Yeah.
Maybe it's to minister to your family who is saved. We don't know what it is unless we step into it. We need to stop being afraid of stepping into our calling. We just got to jump out in faith and do it. Say, God, I trust you. See, even today I had a hard time. I started kind of, how do you say, like spiraling in Walmart at the bottom of the mountain. I was only on like 4 hours of sleep. I only ate like 3 chicken nuggets the whole day. And it was like 5 o'clock. And I was like, I started getting a headache. And then I started, like, it was hot. I started sweating. I'm not going to eat. And I started thinking, oh my gosh, it's the retreat. Like, everybody has such high expectations for the retreat. And there's so many mighty women of God there. And I just started thinking and thinking and thinking. And I knew it was the enemy. After I'm not going to lie, I let myself go a little bit. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to lie up here in front of the pulpit. I did let myself go because I'm human. But then I went into the car. I got myself together. I prayed. I said, Lord, I'm not doing this in my own strength, God. That you're doing this and not myself. That's the vessel, God. That you speak to me. And I've been praying. I found out a couple months ago that I would be preaching here at the retreat. And ever since then, I take it very seriously. I don't take it lightly. Because these are people's souls we're talking about. And I started preparing. I started praying. I just said, God, more than anything, let your anointing be upon me. God, more than anything, God, let me just be able to speak, God, to the people who have broken hearts, God, the people who are shattered, the people who need something of you, God. Maybe there's people here who never experienced the touch of God. Well, let me tell you, I challenge you tonight to step out in faith and ask God. And I guarantee you, He will. A lot of people, they wait either till Saturday night or Sunday to get a touch from God. They go, oh, then I'll go up to the altar. We're going to get you anyways. You might as well come up tonight. I learned that a long time ago with Sister Ruth right there in the front row. I would try and hide. I couldn't. They'd get me. I'd be back there, they'd get me. I'd be over here, they'd get me. I'd be over here, they'd get me. It didn't matter where I would be. So it's true, if you try to hide, it don't work. I tried it. The retreat, to me, and I know to a lot of you, it's not just ordinary services. See, a lot of praying and fasting has gone into this retreat. A lot of praying and fasting from they've been praying and fasting for people's souls in here. They know that these women, they come up seeking something. See how the sister was saying, Sister Raquel, that each of you here are meant to be here. There's a reason that you're here. Nothing is by accident. Nothing is a coincidence that you needed to be here. A lot of you may be going through the process right now, and you want to give up. You feel like you're barely holding on. But God, I feel like I can't do this anymore. God, it hurts. God, where are you? God, it's been a long time and I'm still here. But God is saying, hold on a little bit longer. Hold on just a little bit longer. I'm doing something in you. I'm making you longer. I'm making you longer for my honor and my glory. Hallelujah. See, sometimes the Lord has to put us through a process. He has to bring that pain. He has to bring that fire. He has to bring that pressure. Because there's a lot of stuff in our lives that the Lord doesn't like. There's some stuff that isn't pleasing to God. We need to get the junk out. It's like the miry clay that He molds it and molds it until He's created a masterpiece. And He takes off the parts of the clay that He doesn't like, or He fixes the part of the clay that it may be out of place, or maybe it has like a nick in it, or it's not exactly where it should be. And He molds it and molds it until He's created what pleases Him, what He wants, not what we want. See, a lot of times our issue is the Lord wants to chip over here. We say, no, God, we want to keep that. He wants to mold over here. God, no, I've held on to that for so long. I want to fix this part. God, no, that makes me uncomfortable. I can't. I just can't let it go, God. I don't want to let it go. I like that part of me. But we need to learn to let it go. You want to be used by God? You want to serve God 100% of the time? See, this is the issue I realized about my life looking back. Why I kept falling into the same mess over and over and over again. It's because I never fully surrendered. I never fully gave up everything that the Lord told me to give up. And see, that's a lot like a lot of you. You find yourselves in the same situations over and over again, and you can't figure out why.